Hello everybody, Balls McGee here, and I'm gonna try and make this quick, but I have to talk. This is pretty much just gonna be my thoughts on Plessis versus Chimaev, and because I forgot to make it, Dolidze versus Hernandez. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a casual. I had forgotten who both of these guys are. Primarily Anthony Hernandez, dude. Future champ question mark? Hold up. We'll get there later. Look at this. You see this? Eric McConaughey? Hold up. I think I was on some crazy streak for this card, man. Like, we'll tally it up at the end, but I barely got any wrong. And was it up to the judges? Yes. The judges were freaking out of their mind that whole card. There was like 2 robberies. Like, first one, Eric McConaughey. I love Eric McConaughey. But I don't think he won that fight. I'm super glad it gave Cody Brundage a loss. Like, I don't care about Cody Brundage. I want Eric McConaughey to win. This guy's losing to Dumas. Losing to freaking Dumas. So I was really happy about this, but I think the judges are smoking a little crypto. I think this is a Torres Finney incident all over again, where you had one judge saying Torres Finney lost that fight. Okay. Next one. Gabby Fernandez. It was a decision, but I feel like it was a pretty good decision. Like, Gabby Fernandez. It's been a bit since the card, so I don't remember everything, but I just know I picked Gabby Fernandez to win, and she did. Next up, Dr. Serbia himself did it. Dude, Dr. Serbia had me worried. He was getting dropped in the first round. And then he dropped Gilbert in the first round. They were going chin for chin. They freaking can. Like, I was a little right about Gilbert being a can, but also I was wrong about him being a can in a way. I need to stop throwing around can. I'm too much of a casual to be throwing around accusations like this whenever I've never even seen a Gilbert fight. Not that I know of. I don't know. Maybe he got slept in another fight and I forgot. But thank you, Dr. Serbia. Flatlined him. Next fight, Jocelyn Edwards. I picked her also. She clipped the chin. She got a crazy knockout. She doesn't have any defense, bro. Even the commentators, they were like, bro, she needs to start like not getting hit in the face. She needs to stop getting hit in the face and stuff. Anyways, Jocelyn Edwards did it. I gotta run through this quick. I got other things to talk about. Elijah Smith, I picked him to win also. Dude? One of my friends was saying Cosmo's gonna win this. He got killed. He died that night. He's a dead man walking now. That's like a back of the head like thing. Getting slammed on your head like he did. Yeah, I'm glad he was okay after that, but it's not good to get slammed on your head. At least Elijah Smith, he wasn't, at first he was being a little disrespectful, like you kill your opponent then you start flight emoting on him. He started flight emoting on him, but hey, he got down. He was like, I hope my opponent's okay, I pray for my opponent. Elijah Smith's just so cool though. I remember I saw one of his fights and I was like, why does he have Korean flag tattooed, like South Korean flag tattooed on him? I never found out the answer, but he's really cool. It's a very memorable tattoo. Next fight, can on can action here. Julius Walker. God dang, man. I picked him to win. But dude, he was scaring me. Actually, no. This was dominant. I think he did. It was can on can action. Like, I'm pretty sure he got dropped. He started doing chicken dance, which was pretty sick. Chicken dance is always cool to see. But he still won after that. Next fight, Christian Leroy Duncan. I picked him also to win. I'm be real with you, I don't remember what went down in this fight. It's been almost a week since the fight night. Some things get forgotten. Now this one, Miles Johns versus John Matsumoto, I was worried, dude, because my friend who is monumentally smarter when it comes to MMA was like, nah, I think this is kind of a joke bet, but I think Miles Johns wins. And anytime that happens, it always happens. Like, it'll always be like, because crafty vet Miles Johns was actually doing insanely good. This one, I think, was another one where wait, this one was a robbery. Yeah. I remember. Miles Johns clearly won, or I don't know about clearly, But some of the refs were saying he won the second round, which I remember during the fight. He definitely didn't win the second round. I think there should be like 5 judges instead of 3, but whatever keeps the system going. I don't know anything about this. Also, I can't see the odds whenever I'm making my picks. Like before the fight, I don't know if I can turn odds on or something like that. But I was getting called a favorite picker in the freaking PPV land chat. I was saying my picks. They were like, Balls McGee, what picks do you have? I've been people don't know this. I've been networking through the chat. All my viewers are from the PPV land chat. After PPV land falls off, whenever Paramount comes up, all my viewers are just gonna flood away, like all 3 of them. But I've been networking through the chat, and whenever I say my picks and stuff, they're like, you're a favorite picker. I didn't notice till now. Almost everybody except for like one. Every single person except for Eric McConaughey was favorites. It was just favorite after favorite after favorite. But I guess sometimes there's a clear winner. Whenever it got up here, like right here, Andre Fili versus Christian Rodriguez, I made a sin on this one. I used MMA math. And my pick was wrong. This was the start of the downfall. I picked Christian Rodriguez to win, and Touchy-Feely just touched him, man. Used his range and touched him. I used it, I even thought, I know I should stick with my picks and stuff, but I was starting to be nervous. I was like, Andre Fili, way before I made the pick thing, I was betting on Andre Fili to win. But then I looked at the record, I was like, both have fought Melquizael Costa, and one did better. So I used my MMA math, and they say never to do that for this reason. This matchup was just, I don't know, too tough for Christian Rodriguez. Andre Fili touched him. So this was the first bad pick on my part. Sorry, Touchy-Feely. Old Unk still got it. Unk still got it. This one, it was kind of obvious. Pick Lucindo for a decision, I guess. You get your money's worth. This one, I was so close. I felt like I was onto something here. I was like, Steve Erceg, biggest favorite for what? He was like he closed at a minus 670, and I was like, people are underestimating Ode Osborne. Ode Osborne's good. And in the first round, boom, he got hit. Steve Erceg was almost down. I thought he got flatlined or something. He like hit him with a nasty. I think Drickus even made stuff like that because Drickus was on the internet trash talking Steve Erceg because Steve Erceg rated him a 6 or something like that. I don't know, some weird promotional stuff. But Ode Osborne almost did it. He proved that he was good enough to stay up here with the big guys, with the rough and tough fellas. The people in the chat were glazing Steve Erceg. Like this one guy, Sean. Everybody in the PPV land chat knows Sean, Creaming, and you have the fans. You have Marab's the GOAT. You have one of the best of them, Corey Sanhagen's the GOAT, and and like there's this one guy, Texas. It's all the people before the racist commenters come in. You have the normal people in the chat that come in right at the beginning for some like unranked WMA fight, and they chat while the fight's going on. But all of them, Sean had bet I think like $500 on Steve Erceg and almost lost all that. Why would you bet on someone that's a minus 6? It was like 670. 670. I don't know. At least he made it. He made his $10 extra from that 500 he put in. I hope he's happy with himself. But why? I'd rather lose $500 than make only 15 from the 500 I put in. What about the whale? This whale of a pick right here. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. This was the thing. I was saying, who cares about these guys? Who even are these guys? Dolidze versus Anthony Hernandez. I've never been so wrong in my whole life. I said maybe I'm a casual, but who are these guys? Yeah, I'm a freaking total casual apparently because future champ is here and I didn't even know. Like, I had seen Anthony Hernandez fight. I remember he had his gauges all wrapped up with tape or something like that because that was what made me remember who he was, because I didn't remember who he was till I started watching and I was like, oh, he's the one with the weird saggy ears. This dude, I don't know if Anthony Hernandez is eating like buckets of uranium or something. How does he manage to have like blubber when he has like one of the greatest cardios in the UFC. He took Roman Dolidze 4 rounds of just putting him through it. Roman Dolidze got sentenced to 4 rounds of hell with Anthony Hernandez. This dude, he doesn't look like a crazy fighter either. He's got blubber around the... Look at this. He's got like a little tub. It doesn't look like it here, but he's got a little tub down here. For someone to be being this active of a person and he still has blubber down there, he must be he's got to be eating 60 trillion calories a day. I don't know what's supplying this man with the energy to be doing all this stuff. I think he said he smokes a lot of weed. Yeah, that's what gives he if anything, I don't know, man. He's future champ. Okay, we're tallying up now. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 8-1, 9-1, 9-2, 10-2. Are we seeing this? Balls McGee picking GOAT confirmed? Put your freaking money on who I say, guys. Forget about all this. I'm going on to the next card. Now, Dana White finally started doing he's been doing God's work recently. He's been, aside from that cornball ad, the only thing we can't stop being is being American.
Americans, we can do anything we want. Except one thing. We just can't stop being American.
I don't know if y'all seen that ad, but I get it all the time. And on the surface, it doesn't look like it's Dana White, but it's Dana White. You can hear it. You can hear it. And he's in this stupid truck commercial, and he's saying, the only thing us Americans can't stop doing is being American. And it's the stupidest thing ever. It's for a truck commercial. This is awesome. Dana White, aside from being a cornball, has been doing one thing right. Look at this lineup. Dricus versus Hamzat. Johnny Walker about to get killed by Zhang Min Yang. And then you have Kyle Varela versus Imavov. I'm a big Kyle Varela fan, so this is exciting. Diego Lopez versus John Silva. What more could I ask for? Look at this lineup of fights, though. Like, Dominic Reyes is cool, but look at this. This is like the Trinity if you added one extra. I'll talk about these later, like in a few weeks. But look at this one. Pay-per-view? Soon pay-per-view will be dead. Sorry, guys. If anybody's going to be sad about this, let's talk about it. I think this one's a new fight. I didn't see... I remember everybody's talking... Because I remember this was the first fight. But people are talking about how, like, Hamzat's cousin got put on the... I don't really know. But someone... Like, Hamzat's friend or Hamzat's cousin got slipped into the card last second. I don't know if this is him. I'm kind of in the dark here. I don't really be joining those press conferences and those interviews because they're kind of boring. I joined the weigh-in show. The weigh-in show is funny, but usually you see the clips on the internet or something like that. I tune in for the pay-per-view and the prelims though. First fight, Albi Idris versus Joseph Morales. I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is one of those ones where there's a clear winner. I'm gonna go with this guy because untested prospect. Idris could do it, okay? You know, I know these I don't have too much fun talking about these fights, but these are the fights where you become a fan of someone, like that Anthony Hernandez fight. Like, people who had never seen Anthony Hernandez fight, they're fans now, you know. This, I feel like after this fight, people will be fans of this guy. People will be on that train bandwagoning on this guy. So I'm picking him to win. My page is totally bugged out. I'm just going to pick this lady and move on. Now for this one, Brian Battle versus Ruziboyev. My friend thinks Brian Battle will win. Me personally, feel like Ruziboyev will win. You see, I don't have much to say about most of these fights on here other than like, oh, this is going to be a good fight, or I think this person's going to win. Like, I'm no Lucas Tracy over here talking about something that happened 60 years ago whenever the UFC was in black and white and Brian Battle had long hair, you know. I'm just going to pick Ruziboyev. I like Brian Battle. It's just, I feel like this could be a fraud check. Don't be surprised. But I'm picking Ruziboyev. This one I could get wrong. But, you know, as the wise creaming in the pay-per-view chat once said, stick with your picks or something like that. I don't really remember. This one, Edson Barbozi. Edson Barbozi's slamming. I'm be real with you. I am not making the right picks on this card. I feel like this card, I'm just going to be biased and pick the people I like more. Okay? So, next fight, we know I'm going with Chase Hooper, the Goon Dungeon Gremlin himself. You see his Instagram post. He's about to destroy Alexander Hernandez. Who is this guy? I've seen this guy fight 1, 2, 3 times. I don't freaking, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm picking who I like more. I'm picking Chase Hooper. I don't really know who will win this fight. I'm hoping Chase Hooper. Dude, I'm tired. My brain's kind of turning into mush here. I'm melt maxing. So I gotta lock in. I'm just gonna pick Chase Hooper. This one, I'm gonna pick Loopy, cause why not? This one, I'm picking Mearshart, because Mearshart needs a win, man. He's gonna be hungry. He's gonna be hungry for the win. Okay? This one, right here, with Bysinger Sisurakaev versus Eric Nolan. I'm gonna pick Sisurakaev. Okay? Enough with this. I'm going on to this flyweight fight. Tim Elliott versus Kai Sakura. Who wouldn't pick Kai Sakura? Who's a fan of Tim Elliott over Kai Sakura? Oh, he got submitted by Pantoja. Who hasn't got submitted by Pantoja? Next fight, middleweight bout. Jared Cannonier versus Michael Venom Page. I'm going to go with Michael Venom Page. I love Cannonier, but I think, who knows, maybe Cannonier will gatekeep this Bellator fighter, you know? I've been a huge fan of Jared Cannonier and MVP, so this is like an unbiased thing where like two things clash, and it's either who I like more or who I think's better. And I think Michael Venom Page is just better. We're not sure though. That's why they hold these fights, to see who's better. Next fight, Geoff Neal versus Carlos Prates. We know who I'm picking. I'm picking Carlos Prates. Why would I pick Geoff Neal? Carlos Prates is way cooler. Next fight, Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. I feel like you can become a millionaire off this fight. What is this guy from, like, Bellator? People, and Aaron Pico is the favorite. People think Lerone Murphy is gonna get demolished by this scrub that has his best win is like, I don't know, some rando from Bellator that I don't even know the name of. I think Lerone Murphy wins this fight. Khamzat Chimaev wins. I don't mean to be a favorite picker, but I think Khamzat Chimaev wins. And I won't necessarily be sad if Du Plessis wins, but I've been rooting for Khamzat for so long now that why would I switch up on him? You can't switch up on your day ones whenever your YouTube channel hits 20 subscribers now. You know, as much as I've wanted to, I'm going to hit 30 subscribers and switch up on my day ones, okay? It's just, but not at 20, okay? So I'm sticking with Khamzat. Drickus, you know, I'm excited for like Anthony Hernandez versus, like, me and my friend have been talking about Anthony Hernandez versus Reiner de Ritter. We've been wanting that to happen because that would be like the best matchup that you could possibly set after the last fight. Like, obviously Anthony Hernandez wins, but I feel like it's good on your record. Like, it's a fraud check. The guy who fraud checks is getting fraud checked. Well, it's not a fraud check in the rankings, but I think forget everything I've been saying. I'm gonna leave this here. Khamzat wins this one. This card is great. I'm gonna watch it. I'm excited for a Carlos Prates fight. I'm excited for a Cannonier fight. I'm excited for a Khamzat fight. Dude, I haven't, like, after Khamzat wins this, we're never getting a title fight ever again. He's gonna come out with freaking the bubonic plague and not fight for 2 more years. Like, I've been watching for 2 years now, and I've never seen Khamzat fight. I've never seen Arman Sarukian fight. These people need to fight more, man. They need to fight like once or twice a year. You can't be doing this. I'm sick of it. I want Khamzat to win, but I'm making a bet with him. I'm talking to him through the screen currently. And Khamzat, if you win, you have to do more fights. Please. Either that or I'm going to have to sick Anthony Hernandez on you, and you will only be a one-time champ. You're going to be a Mickey Mouse champ. I'm sorry. That is it.